disconnected.
Call here, XLADV, here to do an install on these Pannier racks from Hepco and Becker that I got from Moto Machines, the US distributor for Hepco and Becker. I'm going to go ahead and install them here on this Triumph Tiger 900 Rally Pro. So thanks for joining me. You can see these parts are pretty simple. There's basically 12 bolts, some nuts and washers, a set of instructions, and basically the left side carrier, right side carrier, and a centerpiece that joins them. So it should be pretty simple. In terms of tools, you're just going to need a couple sockets and T40 Torx, and that's pretty much it. Simple stuff. So what was that? What was that socket size again? The 12 millimeter? I can't remember. Let me see if I can find it here. Help me out here. Oh, here it is. Oh, look, there it is. It didn't disappear. Why is that? Oh, I see. It's not a 10 millimeter. It's a 12 millimeter. So these tend not to disappear as much. So, you know, I've really been happy with these Hepco and Becker Pannier racks. I've had them on my 990 for 5 years, and I'm actually very impressed with the fit, the finish, and the installation, and I think most importantly the value. These Pannier racks are actually less expensive than the OEM Pannier racks, which I think says a lot in terms of value. So pretty happy about that. You can see here my 5-year-old Hepco and Becker Pannier racks for the 990 are still going strong, and really happy with those too. One other thing, you're going to want to use some blue Loctite. It's 242. The instructions say Loctite 243. I think that's just a typo. It's blue Loctite, medium strength, number 242. Okay, so you want to take your front and your rear seat off, and you want to gently unclip the heated seat cables here and here. You just press down the tab and then gently pull, and they'll come out very easily. And then you're going to want to have a 5 millimeter Allen wrench, and you want to take off these 5 bolts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So go ahead and do that. And keep in mind the bolt that goes in here is the shorter one, so don't forget that when you go to put it back. So the reason you want to take off these 5 bolts is you want to slide this plastic assembly away a little bit, because when you attach the panniers on the side, you're going to need to get a wrench in there, you know, on that bolt. So you're going to need a little bit of space to do that. So that's why you want to take these 5 bolts off, so you can move this around a little bit. So just making it really easy here, what I did is I put on the right side of the bike here on the back, I put a open-ended 12 millimeter on that bolt, and then I put the 12 millimeter socket there, and it came right off. So that seems to be a good solution there. So you're going to reuse the bolts for the pillion pegs, and just put some Loctite on there, and put them in kind of loose. Leave yourself a little bit of wiggle room. Okay, so we're still here on the right side, and I just wanted to point out a couple things. Again, don't forget to use your blue Loctite, and you're going to replace these bolts with the bolts that came with the kit. The 90 millimeter, the shorter one, goes back here, and then the longer one, the 100 millimeter, goes here. And you want to be careful when you're installing this, because this nut tends to want to fall down in this black plastic tray and get a little bit lost. So just be cognizant of that, and I think you should be fine. Back to the left side. I found it easier when putting these on to put these top 2 bolts in first, and then you can put the pillion pegs and fasten those, and then come back to here and finish. Yeah, so there she is, all done. Installation took about an hour, and let's see, if you got any questions, check the links below. I'm going to put a link to Moto Machines and Hepco and Becker, and a link to our forum at xlav.com where you can find out more about this bike and other accessories and ask questions and get answers. And anyways, thanks for tuning in, everybody.